All right, how's it going? Dr. J here with another inspiring message of health. And today I wanted to talk about why I became a chiropractor and how I was able to get off my muscle relaxers and painkillers.
Hi, I'm Megan and I've been coming to Thrive Spine Center for the past 2 years. I initially came because after having 3 kids, my pelvis, my spine, everything was kind of out of alignment. Dr. J did x-rays with me and we came up with a treatment plan. Since treatment, I haven't had the same typical hip and back pain from carrying around 3 kids. And in fact, I feel like I have more energy and get better sleep at night.
But before I get into that, I'll start off by saying, look, your body, as many of you know, has an incredible power to heal itself as long as it's removed of interference. And the reason I'm so passionate about health is because I realized a long time ago that your physiology oftentimes will dictate your psychology. And what that means is the healthier you are, the healthier your thoughts become. So I realized holistic healthcare and chiropractic was a wonderful avenue for helping people to be healthier without drugs and without surgery. And if we could make the masses healthier physically wise, their thinking would become better and it would just be a much better world to live in, right? And so if I can help my little community to thrive and actually have better thoughts, better physiology, and their health was a lot higher, then I realized it would, it would create a snowball effect. And we just need more chiropractors. We need more naturopaths. We need more holistic people. We need more holistically minded thinking people who are willing to truly help people on a completely different level. So the reason I became a chiropractor is because I started out as a patient, actually. And when I was 19 years old, I was big time into lifting weights, and I had gone in to do this really heavy bench press. I'd gone to the gym that day, and I was doing a really heavy bench press without a proper warm-up. And I ended up injuring my shoulder, and I ended up suffering with about 6 months of this constant dull, achy shoulder pain. It was really annoying. And so what I did is what most people would do in that scenario is I went to the medical doctor. And all the medical doctor did for me was put me on a bunch of muscle relaxers and painkillers, and I hated it because it didn't do anything for my pain. All it did was give me a bunch of brain fog. It was terrible. So it just so happened at that time my girlfriend was working for a chiropractor, and she convinced me to come in totally against my will because I was like, what's a chiropractor gonna do for my shoulder pain? All they do is crack backs all day long. What's a chiropractor gonna do for my shoulder pain? Well, I went in anyways because at that point I was completely desperate. So I go in, he takes an x-ray on my neck, and he says, look, the problem's not in your shoulder, it's actually in your neck. And he proceeds to tell me I had all these misalignments in my neck that were pinching and choking on the nerves that were going to the shoulder. And I thought, yeah, right, buddy, that's it sounded so far-fetched to me, right? And anyway, I was willing to give it a try, and within 2 weeks of adjusting my neck, the shoulder pain I'd been having for 6 months completely cleared up. And I was like, wow, there's really something to this. Not only that, but I started sleeping better. I had more energy. I started thinking clearer thoughts. My physiology was dictating my psychology, and because I was so much more healthier after getting adjusted, I really felt more at peace. I really felt a better sense of calm. It was absolutely amazing. And I remember sitting in his waiting room, and I'd watch all these families coming in, kids and their parents no longer needing to take their medications anymore simply because of chiropractic adjustments. And I remember one day I was sitting in his waiting room, and there was this wall with all these testimonials on it. And I was reading through the testimonials and just kind of scanning through, and one testimonial really caught my eye, and it was this testimonial that was written by a mom about her son, and at the bottom of it was his inhaler that he no longer had to use anymore because of his chiropractic care. And it was right then and there that I decided that I wanted to become a chiropractor, and the rest is history, as they say. So your physiology does really affect your psychology, and your body has an amazing power to heal itself as long as you clear out the interference. And there's nothing better, in my opinion, for clearing out the interference than chiropractic care, because what we do as chiropractors is we remove the most profound interference you can have in your life, and that's neurological interference. That's a disconnect between your brain and your body, and your body and your brain. Because look, how does the brain interface with your body? Well, it's via the nerve system. You see, it's your brain sending down those powerful messages, those life and healing messages that are sent from the brain down the spinal cord, out through the nerves, into every single organ, tissue, cell, and muscle of your body. And guess what? All those organs, tissues, and cells and muscles communicate with your brain via the nerves and the spinal cord, via the nerve system. So your nerve system, in my opinion, is really the foundation of everything that is you. It's the first thing to develop in utero. It's the most important system in your body. And God designed us really, really well, because protecting that nerve system is your spine that completely houses your nerve system to protect it. By the way, your nerve system is the only organ system that's completely encased in solid bone. Why is that? Because it's your most important system, right? And God knew that when He designed us, and He designed us very, very well. So that's the message I want you to understand today. So look, if you don't have a chiropractor, you need to get one, okay? And if you're local, you can always come to me. We actually take x-rays in my office. In fact, behind this wall is my x-ray room where we take digital x-rays of your spine. I do a very thorough exam and a very thorough consultation, because I want to find out exactly what your needs are. Now, I'm networked with some of the best chiropractors throughout the United States who practice very similar to how I practice. They take x-rays, they sit down with you and actually do a thorough consultation and examination. So if you're not local to me, right, and it's not convenient to come to my office, I will be more than happy to find a chiropractor that works well for you. And like I said, if you don't have a chiropractor and you desire to have one, I think a chiropractor is one of the best people you can have on your healthcare team. That, along with a naturopath, maybe an acupuncturist, maybe somebody who specializes in nutrition, diet, exercise. I mean, this is what we need nowadays, because, you know, we don't have a true healthcare system. We have a sick care system that teaches us to wait until we get sick, wait until we have a symptom to finally start taking care of ourselves. And then you go there looking for answers, and their answer is a bottle of pills. And you know as well as I do that your health cannot be dictated by a bottle of pills. In fact, many people on those drugs, they start off with one drug, and then it leads to 2 drugs, and then 3 and 4, and then so on and so forth, as they continue to age and get older. So the best thing you can do for yourself is remove the interference, focus on lifestyle management, and Hire the people that can specialize in getting you better without the use of drugs and surgery. Drugs and surgery, that's fine in emergency type situations, but as far as helping you with your overall health and well-being, just look at the numbers. The numbers are proof and fact that our healthcare system is failing and Americans are not healthier as a people. So we need good, solid, holistic healthcare people in our lives. Look, I go to other chiropractors and get adjusted. I've spoken to naturopaths. I have a healthcare team. Not only that, but I read books on this subject fervently because I believe your health is your most important asset. Because you can have all the money in the world, you can live in a big home, you can have all these relationships with people, but you can't enjoy it if you don't have your health. So this is Dr. J saying, look, focus on your health and all else will follow. Align to thrive, okay, means when everything is in alignment, your mental, physical, and spiritual health, you can truly thrive in your life and get out of the rat race of just surviving. Your life is going to be so much better lived the healthier you are, mind, body, and spirit. If you have any questions for me, feel free to comment below, personal message me on Facebook. You can even hit me up privately through an email at thrivespinecenter@gmail.com. And remember, get yourself a chiropractor. Love to help you find one. I'm here for you. Have a great day.